All right, episode 2 of Crooked Crystal. So, Execute was the Pokemon I was looking for, and here he is. He's about a 5% chance encounter rate, so relatively rare. One of the 50 Pokeballs we got from Aiden. And we should have an Execute. Boom. Now, you might be saying, well, how much can you really do with that Execute? Because I don't know why I can't say that right. I know I'm saying it weird, but whatever. You're going to have to wait a long time to get a Leaf Stone. And you would be right under normal circumstances. But I'll tell you, we're not playing under normal circumstances. We're playing under Crooked Crystal circumstances. And that means there's no circumstances at all. No, what that actually means is there's all the stones that you could ever ask for being sold at the Goldenrod City department store. So you can get them pretty early. Not only can you get Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, you can also get Thunderstone, Firestone, Leaf Stone, Moonstone, Sunstone, all the stones. Unlimited supply. They're pretty expensive though, if I recall correctly. Alright. I just got bullied after losing in a Pokemon battle. Excuse me. Sigh, wait. Let's give battling one more chance. Tyrogue. So, one cool thing about this game is it will show us all the updated locations for Pokemon. Seeing Tyrogue reminded me of that. Let's see where he is. I wonder if he is in Johto. None of this matters. I'm just curious. Yeah, not in Johto. He is in Kanto somewhere, though. Alright, so we won our first trainer battle. Now we're on to the next one. Spinarak and Ariados. Yep, that's right. Spinarak and Ariados. Level 6 Ariados. We're not playing by the rules here. It was kind of tough having a lot of cool Pokemon without making it so you get over leveled too fast. It took me a bunch of tries to kind of figure that out. I'm not even sure I did a good job even now, so of course let me know if you think it could be done a little bit better and how you would have done it. Because this is just version 1.3. Like, I'm always making changes, and just because something's suggested definitely doesn't mean it's going to make it in, but I do like to see suggestions, and I've definitely implemented some in the past. At the end of the day, I've played this game so many times by now that I think I've kind of gotten what I need out of it, if that makes sense. And now it's just how many other people can enjoy it. And that sounds probably really cheesy, but at the end of the day, that's really just what I want, is for people to play it and to honestly think it's funny and laugh at it. Laugh at it. More like laugh with it. But if you laugh at it because it's like horribly bad, then, you know, worse things could happen. You need matches to even see in that cave. So matches took the place of HM05 Flash, which is pretty sweet. I'm using an Xbox controller, and I normally play Switch, and the A and B being switched is just the most fun thing ever. So, if you ever wonder why I seem to press the wrong button, that's probably going to be why most of the time. Or just I'm stupid sometimes. But who isn't? I caught a bunch of bugs. Now I have friends. Loser. Just water gun. Krabby on a bug catcher's team. That's cool. Crustacean bugs. Whatever, I don't care. I think it's cool. Ladian probably should have gone scratch against this guy. So high special defense. Execute's already climbing the levels. We'll have a crocodile in no time. Things are looking good. Unfortunately, Execute's not going to be able to do too much for us against Faulkner, but all right. Now I think, what do we want to do first? I think what I want to do is battle those trainers in Faulkner's gym to get me to Crocodile, so I don't have to worry so much about the grass types in there. Let's see how that goes. So one thing I remember about this gym growing up is like there was no new Pokemon in it. It was just Pidgeys and Spearows and, Hoot Hoot or two maybe. So this one, first Pokemon is Natu. And that Pokemon you wouldn't see for a long time, I think, in the normal Crystal version. And Xatu's so underrated. Also, Xatu is another big Pokemon why I was inspired to make this game, actually, because I think in normal Crystal, he doesn't learn Psychic until like level 65 or something just ridiculous. Maybe it's not that high, but it's ridiculous that it's like he's unviable because he doesn't learn anything besides that, I think, except Confusion. But maybe not even that. And so it's like, okay, something's got to give here, man. And that's kind of the first thing I learned how to code was Pokemon learn sets. Like the attacks they could learn through level up. Just because it's relatively easy. Like once you had everything downloaded, you just go in there and change text, right? You're not really coding, you're just updating. And then, the more you look at it, the more you start to get familiar with it and you try and do things. And 2 years later, you're playing the game and talking to yourself while doing it. It is so weird, like talking to myself while doing this. I don't know how streamers do it. Like I'm 30 years old, so I did not grow up with like this Twitch stuff. And so it's weird, but I mean, it's chill. It's kind of funny. All right. Not a great showcase here. I'm getting beat by my own game. But whatever. Let's go for some crazy confusion hacks here. That's what I get by not healing. But that's fine. It's like, oh, let's go fight 2 gym trainers in a row without healing. Oh well. Faulkner wants to be a bird. It is super bizarre. Can you talk some sense into him, please? I'm begging you. Yeah, so he wants to be a bird. He's gone crazy. See, with normal Pokemon that haven't been damaged, easy. Easy battle all day long. Just keep clicking water gun. Should have this thing in the bag and a crocodile to show for it. Perfect. Okay, I think we could probably go through Faulkner now with ancient power, but we're already out here. Let's go do Sprout Tower and then knock out Faulkner after. Oh, come on. Get out of my way, buddy. The BS and BS cult stands for Bellsprout. Oh yeah, I think I made it so like everyone in the tower is part of like the BS cult, which is Bellsprout cult, but also it's super funny, right? Because cults are usually a bunch of BS. Yeah, I think that's one of the first things I changed, so not my best work, but what are you going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to keep on scratching these Bellsprouts. Keep on scratching them Bellsprouts. So here's another example of actually useful frickin' items instead of just nonsense and like ice heals everywhere. Like ice heals are so annoying. Like I don't care about them. Just get them out of the game. So I did. You're not going to find any ice heals in this game. Burn heal, paralyze heal even. Just full heals, baby. It's like I don't want my item inventory all cluttered up. And I'm sure you don't either. Life's too short to have a cluttered inventory. You know? Too short. Glory to Sprouts, he says. I don't care about Sprouts when I have an execute. Execute. It's executor, but execute. 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 It's like, dude, it's not an easy word to say. Execute. There's really no way to say it right. I know I'm obsessing over this, but whatever. BS cult, nothing BS about it. That's not what the guy downstairs said. Just gonna run confusion, dude. Just clean up real quick. And I know I mentioned that the stones are in the Goldenrod City department store, and they are, but they're also going to be found just throughout the game. I'm pretty sure there is going to be one of each major elemental stone. What is going on here? Before you get to Goldenrod. Like, there's a leaf stone in Ilex Forest. I forget the rest. Miracle Seed, boom. So if you have played Crystal a lot, or just are thorough, you'll know that you normally get the Miracle Seed from that one fella who would normally prevent you from going south if you haven't completed Violet City. But he now gives you a new item, a hidden item. And so the Miracle Seed is in Sprout Tower, which kind of makes sense, right? The grass type Pokemon with Miracle Seed at the top floor, you know? I don't need to convince you. I think it's cool. So we're just confusioning away. Getting Leech Seed, that's going to be massive. Leech Seed is massive in this game. And in Gen 3 randoms on Showdown. That's the best format. Gen 3 randoms for sure. Gen 3 randoms. Then probably Gen 7 randoms. Then probably like Gen 7 OU. Then Gen 3 UU. And that's pretty much all I've ever really played. That's not true. But those are all the ones I can really remember having fun with right now. Alright, this Noctowl is a bit of a problem, but I think we can Noctowl him out. Like knock him out. Knocking out Noctowl, whoa. Damn, dude, your hair is so stupid looking. You look like a wimpy Knuckles, like from Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't believe a hairdo bandit like yourself beat me in a battle. Anyway, get out of here, kid. Scram. Humph, you again. Did you hear that old dude say that I look like a wimpy Knuckles? What the hell, man? Do you think my hair is nice? Does anyone? Anyone? Sorry, I didn't mean to freak out at you like that. I'm so embarrassed. I wish I'd just disappear. Whoa. Do you know that insecure redheaded kid? Did he just fucking disappear right in front of us? How crazy was that? Weird. Okay, you're here to battle. Let me heal up real quick. Okay, let's get this over with so you can catch up to your little boyfriend. Sage Lee challenges you. He sent out a Bellsprout. Little does he know, I've got my Confusion Execute ready to go. Knocked out was a problem last time, but not this time. We're switching out. Boost, boost, boost. Yeah, we're doing it. Whatever. What's the worst that could happen? Probably something like that. But even so, we're chilling. Victory Bell, level 12. Way more fun than fighting like a frickin' giant tower full of Bellsprouts. I mean, it gets so old. Now we actually have a Victory Bell at the top. Man, whoever made this game is just so talented. Just kidding. Haha. Humility's all the rage. Set fire to all the Bellsprouts you can find. You may need a matchbox from Faulkner. So he just gave us matches. So I need to update the thing. One sec. Back, and we got Crocodile, and then a little matchbox over in hidden items that I might make better later. That's what we got on the fly. I had the Crocodile one locked and loaded, but I forgot the matchbox, so I just had to do like this Google search, find something, slap it on there. Not up to my usual standards, but we'll fix it. So you're probably wondering what happened to that escape rope that was in here, and I got rid of the escape ropes in the entire game to give way for an item that acts just like escape ropes that I've actually already foreshadowed to. And maybe even mentioned it earlier and I just forgot during my search for the matchbox. Alright, now that we have a relatively strong team, it's time to take on the boss. Faulkner, who thinks he's a bird. I may be very old, but I conceal an embattled samurai sword within the birch confines of my cane. In my youth I was a hired sword, alas. Beat him. Beat him. Alright, time to fight. I'm Faulkner, the Violet Pokemon Gym Leader. You the birdseed guy? No. Ah, rats. I'm starving here. All I've eaten for months is birdseed and Caterpie. If I eat enough, I'm hoping I'll change at the molecular level and become a bird Pokemon. Yep, he's off his rocker. Maybe if we beat him, we'll knock some sense into him. He's going to lead with Farfetch'd, who is not a Johto Pokemon, and I know I was griping about that earlier. But bear with me. Boom! Delibird? Faulkner's Delibird, dude? Yeah. Murkrow? Faulkner's Murkrow, dude? Ha, Xatu. Mention Xatu also. Pure coincidence. I kind of forgot he had Xatu. Trying to learn Bite. Yes. Rage. I just don't need it. I know it's great during speed runs or whatever, but I just don't like it. I just don't like it, and I don't have to use it. I'd like to be a Dodrio, or even maybe a booby Pokemon. There really is a bird called a booby. Okay, here's the Zephyr Badge. The Zephyr Badge smells. Everyone says I'm crazy, but Bill accidentally became a Pokemon a few years ago. If he can do it accidentally, I can on purpose. Oh yeah, take this. Got TM31. You can use TMs as many times as you want now. It is pretty sweet. That there's Mud Slap. I made it a bit stronger now. Great for flying types or before Dig or Earthquake. Well, if I'm going to be a bird, I won't need this matchbox. Use it to strike matches. Okay, so now we already had the matches item, but what he's just giving us there was the ability to use it, which is just an event flag in the code. That I didn't want to put when you get the item because I just didn't want to. Professor Elm, hello Wex. We need you to take the egg. Aiden decided to take a new job. First, he's going to drop it off to you at the Violet City Poke Center. All right, we'll see what Aiden has to say in episode 3. Stay tuned.